Good morning, guys. So I'm sorry that I have not made a video in a while. We're making pancakes, but I've been pretty busy. But I do want to update you guys with what's going on. So we had scheduled a embryo transfer. I think it was May 31st, but my intended parents, they are religious and they're also superstitious. And so they spoke with one of their religious leaders. And in their religion, they believe in predicting the future. And the religious leader had said that if the baby's transferred to March, or the embryo's transferred to March, something bad will happen. And that we have to transfer in August. So that kind of sucked because I had went to my first appointment, the baseline appointments, where they measure my uterine lining, my hormone levels, all of that good stuff. So I had already been through an ultrasound. I had gotten my blood drawn, and I was literally waiting for the results. And this was the most frustrating thing. I'm mad at the fertility clinic for this, because I was calling the fertility clinic, emailing them, because I was supposed to start my medications that morning, and they were not responding to me about my results. So I was like, hey, what the hell's going on? Like, what's up with my results? I gotta grab some butter. Give me a second. And they come back to me, and well, they never respond to me. I never hear back from them, literally ever. My case manager calls me. She's like, hey, this is what happened. And I was like crying and emotional. I actually recorded my reaction, but my phone broke, so I don't have that anymore. But I was crying, very emotional, because we had planned a lot around having the transfer in May, and we had known since December the transfer was going to be in May. So for months we were preparing for that, and then literally the day that I went to the first appointment. So it was pretty upsetting that we got that news that day. But the intended parents did give me a gift. They gave me a $500 gift, which is sort of like my canceled cycle fee. But since I didn't start medications, it's not officially that, but they still gave it to me. So it was fine. A bit emotional, but fine. And then we got a new transfer date shortly after. And again, the clinic never emailed me this new calendar. My case manager did. So I'm pretty upset with how my clinic handled this, but my case manager was pretty good about it. She sent me the calendar and everything. And so now transfer is August 1st. It is July 23rd. And I started the estrogen pills about 3 or 4 days ago. I stopped birth control. So I was on birth control for 5 months at that point. I stopped. I was like, I need a break from these hormones. I'm depressed. I'm anxious. I feel like shit. Like, birth control, I've never been on it for that long. The hormonal birth control. And it made me feel like shit. And so I got off of it. I got back on it maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. Got off of it about a week ago. And started the estrogen about 4 days ago. So your pancakes are cooking. Don't touch though. Don't touch. So yeah, that was the whole emotional thing. And long story short, I'm on estrogen now. And it's weird because the first day and a half of taking it, it made me feel so bad. Estrogen usually makes me feel really good. And it made me feel exhausted and a bit emotional. But now day 4, day 5, I think this is day 5. I am feeling a bit more of how estrogen usually makes me feel. I have the confidence. People are telling me I look like I'm glowing. Probably not in this video, but when I'm out and about, people telling me I look like I'm glowing. I'm getting more compliments. Just because estrogen makes you very fertile, kind of like when you are just done ovulating or just ovulating. So I've been feeling pretty good. I do still sometimes get tired. It's weird because sometimes I have a ton of extra energy, sometimes I'm tired, but it does make me really hungry. I don't know why. I've never experienced that with estrogen before. But yeah, I'm like hungry all the time. Not necessarily getting cravings like for specific things. I'm just constantly hungry. Here, Amelia. So that's what's been going on. Let me go to my calendar for you guys because this is so exciting. We are, how many days away are we from transfer? Let's see. I have my calendar here. So, 23rd. So 1, 2, which tomorrow I have an outside monitoring appointment at 8:30 in the morning. I'm kind of nervous for this because this will tell if my body is responding well to the estrogen. So let's not count today. So 1, 2, 3, and then another appointment. This is the one right before I start injections, and that will decide if I start the injections or not. So again, it kind of makes me nervous, but 1, 2, 3, 4, start injections. 5, 6, 7, 8. In 8 days, I will go to my pre-transfer appointments. We'll travel and go to that. She's getting to the freezer. And then it will be my transfer in 9 days. So I cannot believe how close we are getting to this. Oh my gosh. I'm really excited. Amelia, you have waffles on the table. I'm really excited. Amelia, you have waffles on the table. I'm super excited. Like, I really am excited. I'm nervous because I want it to be successful the first time. Because they want the whole thing of what could go wrong and what they believe and blah, blah, blah. They want a baby born in the year of the dragon. That's the whole thing. So we have about 2 tries until we have to wait for the next year for the year of the dragon. So, or maybe it would be a couple years from now. So I'm really hoping it takes on the first try. I've had, as long as it's a tested embryo, I've always had success on the first transfer. My failed transfer was an untested, it's either untested or low grade embryo, I can't remember. But yeah, so I'm nervous, excited, everything. We have a lot of plans for what we're gonna do during the pregnancy. I want to like really enjoy this pregnancy. I want to get maternity photos done again. I want to do the whole thing. Me and my intended mother, we're actually already talking. I've never talked with intended parents this early before transfer. Usually it's like the day before transfer or shortly after. But we talk every day, multiple times a day. We're getting really close, and I really like the relationship we're getting. But I'm excited to share the pregnancy with her, to give birth, and she'll be here. And for the money, we have plans for the money too. Of course, never count your eggs until they hatch. I know that, but still, you know, we have some plans for what we're going to do as long as everything goes well and we do get the money that we're expecting to get, you know, as long as I stay pregnant and everything. But long story short, we're very excited, and I will keep you guys updated. I'm sorry I haven't. I am a very busy woman. Honestly, I work from home, but I work all the time, and I'm always being a mom, and now I'm busy doing surrogacy. So yeah, and being a homeowner and trying to keep this house clean with so many adults living here. I'm my in-laws. But yeah, so that is everything. I will keep you guys updated further, and thank you so much for watching.